Olivia's already getting started. Yeah, you are. Are you excited? Tell everybody hello. Hey everyone, I got some coffee tonight. Living on the edge. Olivia has her lemons, she's going to town on them. Of course it's with seed. How's everybody doing tonight? It's good to see you. Ooh, we got a seed. See the seed. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, New Orleans Saints. I wouldn't consider myself a huge fan. It's just more glorified because I'm from New Orleans. Born and raised for 19 years, so I can't step foot in that city and not become a fan, you know? Everybody wants to see you, Olivia. They want to see your lemonade. Yes, they do. And this tripod is still giving me issues. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's totally crooked. Okay, hang on. Well, hello there, Mo. And hi, Bob Cow. How are you guys tonight? How you doing? This is Olivia Gray. Yeah, she's excited, all right. Hey, Goat Naldo. How are you? Welcome. I got my coffee. Cheers to you and everybody there. Yeah, thank you so much. This is my baby. My best friend. Dr. Balls. That's a funny name. Gotta love it. Y'all have like the funniest screen names. Why am I not famous? You're too kind. Well, I'm not famous because we only just started this channel. And even though she's 3 years old, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, it's weird, right? It's a little invasive. But I'm happy to put her out there. I'm happy to have y'all meet her and get to know her. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, she loves her chat. She's getting used to it. She's really getting used to it. We haven't been going live for very long, but it's almost like she doesn't even want me to talk. Okay, all right. Well, you have the floor, Olivia. You tell them. Talk to your chat. Tell them about your day. Are you going to tell them what you're doing? Tell them about your favorite fruit. It's in your water. She really loves lemons with seed. Yeah. Look, you dropped a seed. What? Okay. All right. She diva status. She too good. She too good for my hands to be anywhere near her. Your hands off status, right? Does it look like she wants to sing? Because I'm pretty sure she's already singing. she goofy. How's everybody doing tonight on this Tuesday? I felt like today was super long. I'm not gonna lie. It was long, like in a good way. Every day has its challenges, ups and downs. We just have to do the best we can with those days. It's a process, you know? And I did go live on Sunday. We were in Florida. Olivia was not with me, but if you care to replay, I have a couple of videos under my lives from Sunday where I went to go see the dolphins at Clearwater Marine Aquarium, and that was a lot of fun. I'm actually getting over a very long head cold, so if I step away for a moment or two, my mod will step in for me and let you guys know where I'll be, just for a moment or two, to blow my nose off camera, if you must know. That's the great thing about YouTube, is that even if you're YouTube famous, you can be yourself. You don't have to worry about, like, coming across any other way other than just yourself. People are either going to dig it, or they're going to, like, say something or not say something and, like, go the other way, typically. But yeah. Why'd you take your seed out the bowl again? Yeah. Okay. You do you, Olivia. She's so funny. She's a trip. So our air conditioner keeps breaking in this house. So I have the fan on, and she's probably a little hot. Not uncomfortable because it's not super hot outside, but your chat loves you. Yes, they do. Are you going to talk to them? So, good news is that I finally figured out the background. This is temporary, just for right now. But it's probably going to go back up once I finalize the background. But I think I finally figured it out, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. But does anybody know what this is from? I'll give you a hint. It's from a TV show from back in the day. Olivia, you're so funny. Are you good now? Are you content? Yeah. I know it's been a minute. It's been quite a few days since you went live with me, huh? Yeah, feel free to like and subscribe so you guys can keep in touch with us. We go live a couple times a week, as long as we're doing healthy and we're all good. will be live in the evenings. Every once in a while. Evenings work best during the week for me. And on the weekend, it's like give or take. It kind of just depends on the timing. Sometimes I have some traveling. Sometimes we'll go live when we're in a hotel, which is kind of fun because people seem to really enjoy that. But anyway, our next event is coming up rather quickly. And we are going back into Washington, D.C., and we're going to have a 3-hour tour inside. That's coming up quick. And I have a cameraman for that event. There's going to be a dedication to that video coming up. It's going to be really special. I'm also going to Library of Congress while I'm there. So that should be really fun. And they're excited. The touring group that puts it all together, they're super excited to have us. They can't wait. There's certain protocols that I have to follow, given the fact that DC has certain health codes and certain things that I have to keep in mind of, right? So she's in the clear. She has the all green for traveling in DC, but when it comes to going into federal buildings and stuff, that's going to be a little bit different. Requires some permits. And that's more just for liability reasons, you know. Not necessarily anything against her, per se, but just... it's a process. I'm learning fairly quickly that it's a process. But everyone seems to have a pretty good understanding of us so far. And because this channel is transitioning to protests, going live streams on protests and everything else in DC, it's been fun. So far we're doing great. But yeah, we have a pretty hectic weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I think she is too. What do you think, Olivia Gray? Do you want to go back to DC? Do you want to talk to the senators and House representatives on how you feel about Fagua? All of your friends in cages and being force-fed for a glorified meat. That's a no-no, huh? Yeah. You don't like it. I don't like it either. So, she belongs to the DC Coalition Against Fagua, and it's a campaign to propose a bill. So, we are actually going to be having a conversation with some representatives. And I'm really hoping that nobody cancels. Because with the government shut down, they're kind of busy, right? Or at least we hope they're busy doing what they need to do. Hey, Claire, how are you? I would say Claire, but that's with an E. A very nice name. How are you doing tonight? It's nice to see you. This is Olivia. She's my house duck. My name's Megan. Cheers. This is just some coffee. Awesome. Glad to hear it on this Tuesday night. Can't get any better than that. And I have the day of the week correct, so that's even better. Because last week I was wrong. I think like over half my stream last week I said Tuesday, And then I realized it was Wednesday. So the days sometimes blur all together. Olivia's showing her rear end because she knows people are obsessed with her rear end because she a duck and is very floofy. Olivia, shake that butt, shake that butt, shake that butt, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake that butt, shake that butt, shake that butt, shake it, shake, shake, shake. Come on, is that all I get? Come on, your chat loves you. They want to see you shake that thing. Olivia, shake that butt, shake that butt. Well, thank you. I appreciate you for saying that. Yeah, she is very beautiful. She knows she's beautiful too. She's getting into her head about it a little bit. That's okay though, right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder as well. But she's something, man. It's a lot of work, and I'm trying to advocate. I'm trying to advocate for, like, this channel is transitioning, but it's something. Things are happening very, very fast, and it's hard for me to keep up. But I like to be able to slow down every once in a while and just sit here and, like, have a mellow night. It's good. You know, she likes to have a bunch of friends to be able to talk to. She loves meeting people. Yeah. Yeah, you do. I don't mind it either. Meeting people is kind of nice, especially if they're nice to you. You know what I mean? It's a win-win. But yeah, it's been a smooth week. We've been doing pretty well with everything considering. Like, I got sick last week, like with this head cold, and it's lasted for too long. I'm kind of on the edge now of the end of it, right on the edge of being on the end. And that sucked because when you have to fly with a head cold, or like, not really, I'm not like contagious, but I had to fly on Sunday night back here. And I'm like, I was immediately regretting it because it just felt awful. Yeah, she is very happy. Biologically, she's a male, but she goes by Olivia Gray. I named her and I do the pronouns for female. But if I ask her if she's offended or cares about it, she doesn't really seem to have an opinion. So you don't seem to be bothered by being called Olivia, right? Because I could call you Oliver Gray. Well, the climate of the world is changing, so people identify as different things. What do you identify as? You don't know? That's okay. You don't have to know. I don't think she's self-aware that she's a duck. Because when I tell her that she's a duck, she also, like, gives me sass. So, it's like, what is that? What is a duck? Yeah, her name's Olivia Gray, actually, because of her color. But yeah, her name is Olivia. She's super, super sassy. She's 3 years old. She's my best friend. We incubated, and that was over 3 years ago. Her hatch date was June 22nd of 2022. And she's been inside the whole time. Every once in a while, she'll stay at my friend's petting zoo for boarding, like if I have to go out of the country or something. She'll stay with her if she's available. And But aside from that, that's like short term. And she is primarily inside. You know, you always have that risk of predators and whatnot. And I've had my fair share of ducks and chickens over time. And I will just say that though having a duck inside is not for the faint of heart, it's a lot of work to keep up with. But once you get into a rhythm of cleaning and keeping up with it, I do bird training anyway, so it's like just a part of it. You know what I mean? This house is kept up with as much as we possibly can. But she's not the only bird in the house. I have 14 other birds. And it's amazing to me that they're quiet right now, because normally my macaw will go nuts if she hears like me talking. Why would you keep a duck as a pet? Yeah, she is domesticated. So that's a pretty good question. That's a pretty good question to ask. I mean, it's relevant. So it's subjective, right? So why would I keep her as a pet? Okay, so I have always wanted to have a house duck or a house chicken. I've always preferred to have a house chicken, simply because there was a family that I grew up knowing, and they had a house chicken. And she lived like partially outside, partially indoor, but mainly indoor. And I just like, I don't know, fell in love with the idea, I guess. That's my cat hitting the tripod, so sorry about that. And so I just kind of ran with that in my head, like as a kid. And I grew up knowing that they always had their pet chicken, their house chicken. And so I gravitated to birds anyway when I was younger, since I was like 5, I guess. And I'm 40 now. So I just like always have wanted one. She's not my first house duck. Oh, she does go outside. No worries there, Shamper. It's okay. She goes outside. She just doesn't live outside. She is probably the most spoiled duck you would probably ever meet in terms of like relevance to what we're talking about. She doesn't know that she's a duck, first and foremost. Yeah, so we go on walks, we travel. We've been to 13 states and counting. But she does go out. Right now it's dark out. I'm on the East Coast in America, and it's dark outside. So if I was to be outside right now, we run the risks of predators, right? There's fox in my neighborhood. Even though I'm right here with her, there's still that risk. There's owls, you know, stuff like that. So anyway, but she's not my first house duck. She's technically my third duck that I've had. And I have had chickens, and they just can't stay alive outside. Like, they can't thrive. There's different factors going on. One is that even though the town that I'm in allows you to have them in a coop, they still come down in the summertime with their like trucks to spray mosquito spray. And one night I let my chickens, I put my chickens into the coop, like nighttime. The next morning, after the truck had gone by, they were dead. And we were unsure like how that even happened. They'd all just like peacefully died in their sleep. So we're thinking that the mosquito spray could have been the culprit. But yeah, like she's happy, she's thriving. I'm not concerned about it. As long as she's good, I'm good. That's all that matters. Right, Olivia? Yeah. Are you happy, duck? Okay, well, are you a happy bird? Yes, okay. That's good. You should be happy. Everyone should be happy. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, she's sweet. She has her moments, like all of us, right? All of us can be sweet if we try hard enough. Yeah, one of her favorite fruits is lemonade, is lemons with seed. And so what I do is whenever I go live, I'll usually just slice up some lemons and toss them in there. She already went to town with it. And she keeps taking one of the seeds out the bowl and then putting it back in the bowl. She's funny. You're funny. I'm going to do a little coffee break. I need to refill my coffee. All right, and I will be right back. But she is probably going to follow me. We'll see. Are you going to follow me? You going to follow? Come on. You can follow. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Interesting. Alright, we're coming back. Ready, Olivia? Why are you doing that, Freddie? Okay. Back. Back in action. And we're back. I'd like very much to see you with Olivia. I live in Dallas, and I say to you goodbye. Well, nice to meet you as well, Claire. Thank you so much for stopping in. Feel free to like and subscribe for me. So, you can keep in touch, you know, because I go live frequently. I try to. I just had a break, so I appreciate you guys sticking around. I had a little break. I had to refill my coffee. Yeah. You probably saw a cat or two. Probably walk by. Do you guys recognize the painting? It's actually a picture of the painting, but it's from one of my favorite TV shows. And it's called Jerry's Painting. But yeah, it's a nice chill Tuesday evening, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. We're doing pretty good over here. So I worked a really long day, but I'm glad it's over. I love my job. I really do. It's great. It's great work. I hope you guys are able to do a job that you love too. What do you see? Do you hear something? You just did a zoop and you were doing your little alarm call. Yeah. Are you shaking that butt? Shaking that butt. Shake that butt. Shake that thing. Shake that thing. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake that thing. Shake it. Everybody loves a duck butt. Yes. So, interesting fact about Olivia is that since I do bird training and I've trained ducks before she came around in my life, I have incorporated some different techniques and stuff that I've learned from bird tricks and just falconry work. But essentially, all birds are like at the core pretty much the same. You deal with the attitude, the screaming. and once you get through that, you can pretty much just define them as like, wow, they are essentially like cranky toddlers, like human toddlers that just have wings. So imagine a human toddler that can fly. Oh Lord. Anyway, my point is that I've incorporated a lot of techniques to where I can use cues. You know what I mean? I can use cues, both verbal, in my mouth, like telling her to like shake that butt, you know, would be a visual cue. But I also say it, so it's a verbal cue. So there's hand signals, there's verbal cues, there's all sorts of ways. Sometimes it's just a mixture. But Most of the time I just let her do her thing. She's kind of off duty sometimes. But I guess my point is to, she likes to put on a show for people. So she gets real happy. She does her yes dance. And then she'll just, like, show off her wings. Things like that. But, yeah, it's been interesting because she is very easy to train. And I don't know if just because we complement each other pretty well, like I understand her cues as well as her understanding my cues. So it's nice. You know, it's a lot of give and take, a lot of positive reinforcement that way. So, but it's been cool. It's been cool to see her just meet people. We go out and we meet people, and especially on the protests, they've been very accepting and loving. So, and people are often surprised to see her. Yeah. I'm playing with your seeds. Yeah. Do you like your seeds? What do you like most about your lemons with seed? Hmm. You like it? Yeah? Yeah. That's yes. That's yes. Now she just preening her feathers. She's so funny. Are you going to say hi to your chat? No? Okay. You don't have to say no. I mean, you don't have to say yes or hi or anything. You can say no if you want to. Make yourself look beautiful. She just finished up a molt. And if anybody knows what a molt is, you can raise your wing in the comments. But basically, for those who don't know, they lose feathers. Birds lose feathers, right? And they're constantly being replaced. This is a very heavy molt that she just went through. And she, for the first time, being 3 years old, this is the first molt that she's had where it's like, it stopped and then it started again. Stopped and then it started again. Stopped and then it started again. 3 times in a row. So, we're at the point where she just finished, like, I would say, like, probably like a week and a half ago, the 3rd transition of it. And so now she's at the point where her beautiful feathers have come in. Yeah. And you look good. You're getting ready for winter. Huh. Yeah. You lost all your summer feathers. Well, not all of them, but a good amount. You want to tell the people, your new friends, what your plans are for this weekend, Olivia? You want to tell them? So we're going to DC, to the Capitol building again. We got to finish filming some content over there, and we're hoping that we will be meeting a senator. Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna tell our story, right? We're gonna talk about our proposal for our bill. Yeah. That's for DC to end Fagua. And we're hoping to propose it federally. So it'll become a federal law. We just need enough support, right? But this weekend, we're just going to tell our story, and then we're going to also have a special little sponsorship that we're doing. So, and then in a couple weeks, we are hoping to be going up to Boston, Massachusetts. That's her first trip past New York City, and I think it's going to be my first time going past New York City. I've never been to Maine, or I think the furthest north technically I've ever been to has been Connecticut. We'll definitely have to pick up some seafood while we're up there, huh, Olivia? Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice, slow, mellow evening. We appreciate you guys stopping in. Feel free to like and subscribe and ask me any questions you'd like in the chat. It really helps the algorithm if you do that. But this is Olivia. She's my house duck. She's pretty cool to get to know. We'll probably go live for a little bit longer later in the week. But I'm about to wind things down here for the evening, because she's getting hungry and she probably needs a bath before bed. It's good to see everyone, as always. We appreciate you stopping in. It's so funny to me because I know who at least 2 of those people are watching. I'm not saying anything. See, from y'all's perspective, it looks like she's nose to bill to the stuffed animal pillow. But she was actually in front of it. I'm pretty excited about the background changing. So, obviously this is a control panel behind the picture. But my plan is to paint and add some panels. And it'll be nice. It'll be real nice. It's gonna be real smooth. So yeah. Well, we love you guys, and we hope to see you later in the week. Probably go live again in a couple of days. And this weekend we'll be busy filming content downtown. So I don't know if we're going to go live at all. If we do go live, it's probably going to be in the evening. So, yeah. You guys have a good night, and make sure you get plenty of rest for work tomorrow, because tomorrow's hump day. Olivia, you gonna say goodnight? Say night-night to your chat. It's time to go to bed, isn't it? For us, pretty soon. Can you shake that thing again? No? Shake that thing. Shake it. Shake that thing. Yeah. Shake that butt. Shake that butt. Shake it. Shake that butt. Shake that butt. Give us a little shake. Give us a little shake, shake. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. No? You don't feel like shaking your butt? Oh, the people want to see your butt shaking. Shake it. Shake, shake, shake. Come on, Olivia. Come on. Shake that butt. She's making me look like it. Making me look like a crazy person. That's the thing about bird training too, is that when they don't provide you the cue, you just stop, you wait, and then you try again. You try it silently, and you just do a hand signal. No. Come on, 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 come on. She ain't having it. She's like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with that. No more twerking for me. She's so funny. Yeah. Are you tired? Is that what it is? You're tired. Yeah. You guys see her shutting her eyes? Isn't they cute? Anyways, it's good to see everybody. You guys have an excellent night. Thanks for joining me and Olivia. We appreciate you. But yeah, you guys take care of yourselves. We'll see you in a couple days. All right? Peace out.